Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Tonight it's the first of four between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Matt Harvey gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, the last three games been a bit of a struggle, and you wonder why. Well, you look at the base runners. He's allowing a lot of traffic on the bases. And so for that, I look at one number, his whip. It's over 1.5. He's got to get that down if he wants a chance to win games.
Leading off for the
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First of four here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
2 strikes now from Harvey. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Granderson. He can't get there as it falls in. He gets there, but he missed it. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
Wow, there's so many things that came into that. He made an adjustment, choked up on the bat, couldn't quite get that ball in on him, and he's strong enough to fight it off to throw it out there for the base hit. I love the adjustment.
Ready now, David Peralta. Career numbers against Matt Harvey. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under this is Flores, and Romer's got it for the first down. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. 1-1.
Oh, that's out.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Nope. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. First pitch of the at-bat. Yeah. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 delivery. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Arizona. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Ariel Miranda will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, when I look at his pitching line, the thing I look at is his whip. He's just below league average, so he's not allowing a lot of traffic on the base paths, and he's keeping his team in the games. If he gets a big break early on, he may run away with it, hold on to the lead, and win this game.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. They're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Now at the plate, Juan Lagares. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
0-1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. On the ground to third. That'll be a base hit as well as it's through into left, and they've got something cooking here in the bottom of the first.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Here's Neil Walker. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
The 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Lucas Duda is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A pause and the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
In is Curtis Granderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, ground ball up the middle. That's going to score a run right there. That's a nice job of just staying up the middle, not trying to pull a ball or get out in front. Just stay up the middle, and it paid off.
Digging in, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
The 1-0 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
3 runs already home here. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Yeah, that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that good downward action that he usually has. He needs to get back to finishing it out front.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 1 inning in the books here. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And in the outfield, Michael Conforto. He's had to learn how to play on the corners. He was a center fielder in college, but now playing on the corners, he's had to learn all the angles. But it looked like he caught on quick.
Here's Chris Owings now, and he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked 2nd on the team in stolen bases. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Jeff Mathis.
Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Lagares. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8, second baseman, Daniel Descalzo.
Digging in, Daniel Descalzo. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here it comes, 2-0. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left. Conforto is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 3-0. So striding forward now, Matt Harvey. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Matt
First
Harvey.
pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at third baseman Jake Lamb. Now, they put him in the outfield every now and then, but he's primarily a third baseman. I think he surprised a lot of people coming out of the University of Washington. They didn't think he was going to have this kind of power. He's not only got power, he's got good range defensively as well.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Peralta over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. So digging in now, Ariel Miranda. He'll begin things here
Arizona
against Matt Harvey.
The pitcher number 37, Ariel Miranda.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. A.J. Pollock will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He singled to open up the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
What's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball, but I think you got to sit fastball there.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Walker is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Lagares racing back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. With Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left-handed side of the batter's box to start things out. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings. And it is crowded at the top as these guys trail by just a game entering play today. Striding in, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Randall Delgado comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Randall Delgado.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. This one skied out toward right. Peralta is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Arizona, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Rip toward the gap in right. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see, he's currently 2nd best on the Diamondbacks in that department. Jake Lamb standing in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks have cut this to a 3-2 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Chris Owens.
Here's Chris Owens now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Here's Walker for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the one out.
Ready for another chance? Jeff Mathis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
One and one. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Daniel Descalzo.
Striding in once again, Daniel Descalzo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And there he goes toward second. Fly ball out toward left center field. Conforto is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Wilmer Flores.
First offering on its way. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
The right fielder, number 3.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. 4 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He popped out in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Matt Harvey, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Darno rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 5-2. Now at the plate, Randall Delgado. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 2-2 one more time. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. A hit in 2 tries so far. On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder David Peralta.
Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Granderson is under it. And that's the third out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail 5-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 0 for 5. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lamb will get under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Walker.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
5 runs, 8 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Haller is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
In now, Lucas Duda. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes 1 swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Third baseman, number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. The pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count. Here it comes. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. The next 3-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The Mets get one on this swing by Lucas Duda.
5 innings complete.
It's now 6-2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jake Lamb. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Home runs, man, that's some amazing power. Not many guys are hitting the ball over the boards 40 times. At any time in any season in the history of baseball, you hit 40 home runs, you've had an amazing season.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. Lays off 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Martinez is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Standing in now, Chris Owings. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Diamondbacks 3. Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Curtis Granderson.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Popped up. Lamb on the move. A barehand grab by Owings. Got him.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Whoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
J.J. Hoover will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
J.J. Hoover.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Another 0-2 coming.
Ball 1.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and no one will get this one. He'll try again. 1-2, and he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Terrell Nathan will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Terrell Nathan.
.92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. The average to start play at .315. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Two out, nobody on. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Mets are out on top, 6-3. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Eric Goodell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Eric Goodell.
So stepping in, Jeff Mathis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Jeff Mathis.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
That would look like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Under this one is Duda, and that's an easy out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Ready once again, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1
Fastball
strike.
stays way up that time for ball 2. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, pitcher, J.J. Hoover.
Ketel Marte will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Now the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Conforto is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's set, and the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Boy, he's barely still alive. That's a nice check swing right there. 2 strikes, 2 outs, and he's still hanging in there. Now you take a deep breath and try to get something to hit.
Ready on 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
One left for Arizona. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher
pitching
set to
for the
take over
Diamondbacks,
now, and it's the left-hander
number
Jorge
29,
De La Rosa.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Jose Reyes will be the
Leading
first
off
one
for
to
the
greet him,
Mets,
as he'll have to
number
turn around
7,
and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jose Reyes.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Here's Juan Lagares, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down quickly as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Jerry Blevins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Ready for another shot now, David Peralta.
And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
First baseman number 44.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Look, Matt, they're down 3 in the 8th inning. Take a pitch, get hit by a pitch. You got to get base runners. Manufacture right now is the time because you only got 6 outs to play with.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard to third. Flores has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Here's Neil Walker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now here it comes. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Nobody out, runner on first. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilmer Flores. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. David Hernandez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. The 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball left side. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They still lead it 6-3. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Familia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 27, Jerry Familia. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 44.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off against Jerry Familia, who will try to close the door in this one.
Leading off for Arizona, left fielder J.D. Martinez.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Here's Chris Owings now. Lifetime against Familia. He's 2 for 4. Blanco will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 5, Gregor Blanco.
Brendan Drury will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Drury.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 258 the average to begin play. 10 home runs and 44 RBIs. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. The relay, the tag, and he is out at second. So coming to the plate, Jeff Mathis. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here.
Chris Iannetta.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Descalzo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. top. It's 2-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Matt Harvey gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Ariel Miranda couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. Jerry Familia hammers down the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.